Oh, hey, nice to see you again. I'm Ron, and I work here at the other section, which is internet media mega conglomerate Univideo's movie subdivision for the reviewing and cataloging of Earth's craziest, weirdiest, and wackiest films.
Ron, you idiot!
Mr. Bossman!
That's Bossman! Listen up. The company is looking at a lucrative merger with Channel Awesome. There's just one thing holding the deal back. You!
Me?
We need your report on Hugo the Hippo ASAP. Get it done or get fired. And the photocopier on floor 16 is out of toner. Get on that, will ya? But be careful not to get that stuff on your skin. It's toxic stuff, and you're out of sick days. You're out of sick day.
Well, no pressure. Today's subject, Hugo the Hippo, was made in the mid-70s by Hungarian animation studio Pannonia. Phantasmagorical. No, that's not part of the title. It's just Hugo the Hippo. The poster makes some big promises. Will it be able to deliver? Things start out with probably the blandest song, sung by a distracted and uninterested-sounding young Marie Osmond.
Has to be true. This story is really true. It's really true.
But thankfully, just when you've decided you're about as tired of this song as you could be, narration duties are turned over to American folk music legend Burl Ives.
This is the story of Hugo the Hippo.
At this time, Burl was no stranger to the narration game, having lent his voice and face to some of Rankin and Bass's Christmas specials. He would also later go on to narrate...
Deej sees a strange shining object in the trees below.
But don't get me started on that. We're concerned with cartoon hippos today.
The people have always raised spicy cloves and been ruled by sleepy sultans. He kept them busy and prosperous by building the biggest clove industry in the whole world.
Okay, a geopolitical lesson on Zanzibar's major exports. Buckle up for one freaked-out LSD roller coaster ride. I need to get this out of the way now. I'm gonna make fun of this movie, yes, but the animation in this movie can be pretty great, actually. Imaginative, stylish, and at times, I'd say, even beautiful.
Master Blaster.
Who runs Clove Town? And some of the music is really subtly catchy. We start off with a work song. It establishes this calm, dreamlike atmosphere, twinged with just a bit of melancholy. You begin to have a feeling for the tone of the rest of the movie. No, you don't.
The easygoing life of Zanzibar turned out to be the calm before the storm, a storm of sharks.
No, it's actually stupider and weirder than that. Hit me! Yeah! Notice them dance during the word high. I'm pretty sure that was the animator's not-so-subtle wink to the audience. How did we go from clove export logistics to Shark Easy Rider in less than 2 minutes? Holy shit, tits! As you'd expect from a kid's movie, the sharks tear into the Zanzibarians like an obese nerd into a new booster pack of Magic the Gathering cards. In an amazing transition scene, we're introduced to the film's villain.
Stop! What is that commotion? In the name of Allah, what are you doing?
You may recognize Paul Lynde's voice work here. Paul Lynde was a comedian famous for his jokes about being gay while never officially coming out of the closet.
When a man falls out of your boat and into the water, you should yell, "Man overboard." Now, what should you yell if a woman falls overboard?
Full speed ahead.
He was probably most famous for his regular appearances on Hollywood Squares and Bewitched. This also wasn't his first time providing the voice to an animated villain. He voiced the Hooded Claw, the bad guy from The Perils of Penelope Pitstop, a spin-off of Wacky Races.
London Bridge is falling down.
But those are pretty old shows. You've more likely experienced contemporary homages to him.
The Scoutmaster!
I see him, Fallout Boy.
Go get him, Scouts!
In the planet of Siam, there's no one as tough as I am, just as surely as Paul Lynde was gay.
His voice and mannerisms were also used for the villain of Samurai Pizza Cats, the Big Cheese.
The Big Cheese is the villain who's lower than low. It's a rotten shame he lives in Little Tokyo.
And Roger the Alien from American Dad.
Ah! I said I wouldn't do this again! I am Aben Khan.
I think he's an interesting choice. He doesn't strike you as being overly threatening or menacing, but he does manage to come off as weaselishly sinister, in part thanks to his well-animated body language.
Rubbish! Native superstitions! Get back in there! There are no sharks in the Sultan's harbor! God heavens!
The Sultan has a meeting with his advisors to come up with a solution to the shark problem. For some reason, he's advised by Hitler. Really not sure what that's all about. Oh, and also the magician.
Where is the royal magician? Angela, come here!
This character wastes no time wearing out his welcome. Every minor movement of his is accompanied by jarring, loud, incongruent sound effects. Eventually, an idea is formed.
Hippo! Bring them back alive to Zanzibar, and we will let them loose in the harbor. Bring me my wives.
Wait, what? Is he calling his wives fat? Or does he want some hippos so we can...
By Allah, I believe our Sultan's fondness for beasts has gotten the best of him at last.
Oh shit! Bestiality, I knew it!
Move that.
Well, hello.
What? Why? For what purpose did...
I found one! Oh!
Phantasmagorical my ass! This is just weird. Well, eventually they do find some hippos, and then we get to see them frolic around in a crazy no-way hippo amusement park. Because I guess it was important that the movie thought it established that the hippos like to have fun at the amusement park.
Yes, I love the hippo, H-I-P-P-O.
It's a dumb song, but it's pretty damn catchy, I'll give them that. This one and all the other good ones are sung by Marie's brother, Donny Osmond.
H-I-P-P-O-P-A-M-U-S.
Catchy! So the wizard... What the... Okay, so the wizard captures the hippos in pretty much the stupidest way ever.
Aben Khan and his powerful magic had made the hippo's home disappear.
If you're that magic, why not just conjure cages around them or teleport them directly back to Zanzibar? Wait, if he's that magic, why didn't he just use the same robot to drain the harbor and catch the sharks? Wait a minute, if he's that magic, well then why are they bothering exporting cloves? The country could support the needs of every citizen thanks to his magical shenanigans. Oh, but could you imagine the constant noise pollution? When was this movie made again? Oh, in the 70s, that's right.
The expedition sailed back to Zanzibar harbor, still full of sharks.
They release the hippos to fight the sharks, and the whole scene has this really weird Flash Gordon vibe to it.
Oh, well, who wants to live forever?
The hippos do their job dutifully, and, like interns expecting to start getting paid a paycheck, are swiftly terminated.
It was a still moonlit night when the Aban Khan led the angry farmers on a most evil mission. In his crazed mind, he saw the hippos as threatening clouds in the sky, daring to stand in his way. Clouds he had to destroy at all costs.
They never really establish why he hates the hippos. But Paul Lynde delivers his lines well enough that you believe he really does hate them.
There! Hit him! Die, you devil! Think! 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 That's the ticket! Good work!
Hugo does something different from most animated characters in his position.
There! The baby! Get the little one!
He decides to kick some ass. But the elves call upon their magic and keep Hugo from pursuing Frodo into Rivendell.
Okay, I feel like I've kind of buried the lead here, but this story, the whole Zanzibar throwing a bunch of hippos at some sharks and then murdering them story, it actually is true.
It is true.
I know they sing about it being true, but the movie doesn't really do a great job of establishing that many of the events of the movie actually did happen.
This story is really true. It's really true.
Hugo washes up on the beach and is hungry, so Burl Ives takes the opportunity to sing a song to taunt him about it.
I would like to learn geometry just so I could eat the pie. In pie or square.
Oh, nice lady, whoa!
I said a mouthful there.
Then the movie decides to get really uncomfortable. I can't forgive the movie this one. You'd been so civil up till now, movie. Is halfway through the movie too late to add a second main character? No? Okay.
Oh, so they've met each other. Okay. Okay.
They met! They know each other! And they're both kind of surprised! We get it!
Ah!
So after 10 minutes of quick cuts and musical stings, the movie eventually establishes that Hugo the Hippo and Jorma the Human have indeed met each other and are now friends.
Do you know the way to tell a friend who is...
Marie gets another song, but it sucks, so...
Jorma leaves Hugo to go to school. Wait, is one kid bringing Cthulhu with him to school? Whatever, we get another super catchy as fuck song to listen to.
Mr. Mabow-wow looks at the world through a telescope turned the wrong way. Mr. Mabow-wow listens to words, but he never does hear what what you actually say, Mr. Mabow Wow.
Man, I don't know if Marie was just having a bad day, but Donnie is just bringing it.
He looks but he doesn't see.
Jorma, we would like to hear your science project.
My project is the hippo.
The kids blow off school to play with Hugo.
Hugo! We'll call him Hugo.
Weird that they came up with the same name other people they never met gave him in the first part of the movie. Anyway, to show what a good time they're having, the kids spontaneously adapt to a life lived underwater and frolic around with a bunch of magic bubbles.
Sky. I don't know how baby birds learn how to fly. I don't know why.
Fantastical, maybe, but not phantasmagorical.
Oh, check it out. Hugo has a quest.
The very best day ever. The best day ever.
And check this out. I figure they planned on doing some kind of bubble car, driving around animation here, but they must have ran out of money and decided to just cut the scene instead.
Be the best day ever made.
If only Hugo had his own private garden.
The kids decide to blow off even more school to make a garden to feed Hugo.
I always wanted to have a garden.
And it gets a song too, almost right after the last one, and it's another Marie song, so skip.
This is Mr. Mabow. I found out why Jorma is neglecting his schoolwork. He and the other children have been sneaking off every afternoon to associate with a hippopotamus. They've been wasting their time growing vegetables for this filthy animal.
The adults are pissed. Once again, it's not really established why they're so angry. Even Mr. Terrifying Clown Man is angry. Oh, God!
We're mad as hell! We need our kids to attend school so we know they'll be capable of taking care of themselves when they're older. And here they are, wasting their time carving out a sustainable garden from the harsh jungle terrain that somehow managed to produce food in less than 1 day. Can't you see why we're furious?
Everybody's gotta have somewhere, gotta have space somewhere.
Marie gets another song that sucks. Pass.
With no home of his own to go to, Hugo was
Second take on that line? No? Okay.
he could make himself at home. He discovered they grow nice food on farms. He even visited the farm owned by Jorma's father.
Despite the weird animated day-for-night effect, you can still manage to make out the fact that Hugo isn't eating most of these vegetables. He's just wrecking the place. Look at that face. Yeah, ain't I a little bastard?
It's a beautiful morning. I slept beautifully.
That's pretty much my early morning routine, too. Optimism swiftly crushed by inescapable reality. Oh, God. I'm over 30. I've accomplished nothing in my life. Oh, but speaking of inescapable nightmares, I better change the toner cartridge on that photocopier machine. H-I-P-P-O-P-O-P-P-O-P. Man, those songs are catchy. P-P-O-P-P-P-P. Oh!
Paul Lind manages to track down Hugo to Jorma's farm. Oh, what the... Oh, I'm feeling kind of weird. Oh, what the...
The royal magician created the most magnificent garden ever.
See? This is what I was talking about.
Giant fruits and vegetables, tantalizing beyond belief.
His powers are basically unlimited. Why not make more giant farms to feed everybody? That way you don't have to worry about cloves or sharks or hippos or any damn thing. There isn't even a significant GP component cost for these spells he's casting. No onyx gems, no diamond dust, nothing! Oh God.
Run! Oh, run!
I'm freaking out!
Don't you know that I'm loving you? In a Garden Vita, baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my
Oh, my head. Oh, where am I?
Oh, the last thing I remember is Hugo being brought to trial. Then the Sultan showed up, he guilt-tripped everyone into letting him go, and then he lived happily with the children. Huh. Yeah, that was pretty phantasmagorical. All 5 minutes there at the end, but what does it matter? I'll never make it back to the office now. I won't be able to finish my report. The merger won't go through. I won't become part of Channel Awesome, and I'm gonna lose my job. That's it, man. This is the end for me. Mr. Mabow-wow. Na 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 na, Mr. Mabow-wow. Man, those songs are catchy.
He touches, but he doesn't feel. His heart's a sieve. He doesn't really live. Mr. Mabow-wow. He looks without seeing. Mr. Mabow-wow. Mr. Mabow-wow. He nods without hearing. Mr. Mabow-wow. Mr. Mabow-wow. He lives without feeling. Mr. Mabow-wow.